And one more time, we welcome you back to Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium here to take on Lincoln after they just dispatched of Madison 62-56. So let's take a look at these two schools. Used to be, both of them belong to the Southwest Conference, but Granite City left the conference at the end of last year, so now they are an independent school. We'll begin with Belleville East. They are coached by Jeff Creek. They are 6-6 this year, 2-3 in the Southwestern Conference. That's good enough for 5th place. They are averaging 54.9 points on offense while giving up 50.3 on defense. Creek is into his second year as the head coach of the Lancers. Last year, he and his team finished 12-17. In this tournament, this is the 31st year for Belleville East. They are 61-40. They have won 2 championships here in their previous 30 years. That one 2005 and in 2010. They have 3 second-place finishes, a third-place finish, and 2 fourth-place finishes to go along with their 2 consolation championship finishes. Their second-place finishes, all 3 of those were in back-to-back-to-back years. 95, 96, and 97, they made it to the championship game just to lose. In 95 and 96, they lost to Quincy, and in 97, they lost to East St. Louis. Granite City Warriors, they're coached by Gerald Moore, and again, they no longer have a conference affiliation. They left the Southwestern Conference at the end of last year. Granite City is averaging 54.5 points per game on offense this year, and on defense, they're giving up 53.2. This is also Moore's second year, so a battle of 2 second-year coaches here between Belleville East and Granite City. Last year, Moore went 9-19. And for Granite City in this tournament, well, they have played every year, as well as Collinsville and Decatur MacArthur. The only difference is that Decatur MacArthur has won a championship here. Collinsville has won 4. Granite City, not so fortunate. They are 39-74 in this tournament with no championships under their belt. They lost a consolation championship in overtime, 53-45 to Lincoln in 2012. That was the closest they have been in a while. They have 5 consolation championships in their history, 3 fourth-place finishes, and 1 third-place finish. That was in 1985, the second year of the tournament. So Granite City would like to win a game and move along on the winner's side of the bracket here tonight. Here are your starters for Granite City. Christian Jones, the freshman. Devontae Mason, a 6'2" senior. Keon White, a junior. They only have half the heights here. Zidane Moore, a 6'3" senior. And James Grote, a 6'8" senior. For Belleville East, Braxton Stacker, a 6'3" freshman, gets the start, along with Malik Williams, a 6' senior. Isaiah May, the 6'4" senior. Rickon Ramsey, a 6' senior. And Bryson Ivy, the 6' senior. That's everything I know and you know about Belleville East and Granite City. We'll take a break, come back and have the opening tip-off of this one between Belleville East and Granite City next on the Kahoks Sports Network.
I'm a hot babe out jogging. I'm out making sure this stays a 10 when you drive by. You're checking out my awesome headband when... Oops. That's when you find out your cut rate insurance, it ain't paying for this. So get Allstate. Save cash and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands? Call me, Mike Cluck with Allstate, for a quote today.
Hi, I'm Colton Pareko. I want to thank the team at RE/MAX Alliance for helping me find my first home. It couldn't have been any easier. If you're in the game for a new home, contact my friends at RE/MAX Alliance.
Tip-off was won by Granite City, and the Warriors are on the move as we are underway here in this first quarter of this final game. And a 2-point shot being made by Zidane Moore. And that's how the scoring gets going here with Granite City taking lead over the Lancers. Granite City has beaten Edwardsville this year. And now a dribble drive by the Lancers ends up in a foul. Just got a note from my wife to take the dog out when I get home. How about that? Lancers turn the ball over. Granite City brings it back down, and nope, it's going to stay with the Warriors. 7-11 left to go here. We're just underway in quarter number 1. Game number 8. Here is a little try at the free throw line by Grote. The 6'8" senior just missed. And a whistle on the rebound. We've had lots of whistles all ready to start off with here in this game. Second team foul already for the Warriors. First one belonging to Devontae Mason. Here are the Lancers bringing the ball up. It is Malik Williams. Williams will play catch along the line with Stacker. Stacker double teamed, had the ball ripped out of his hands. It's loose, and finally it is picked up by Grote for Granite City. Mason, the 6'2" senior, moves the ball up for the Warriors. Gets it across the timeline. 6:40 left to play here in this first quarter. Granite City moving the ball around. Here is Moore. Moore dribbles and drives. Left, make that the right wing. Over on the left side, here's a three-point shot. That's an air ball by Keon White. And the ball ends up going out of bounds, and the Lancers will take over. Lancers looking to dent the scoreboard for the first time. We're over a minute and a half in. Lancers are looking for their first score. Granite City only has the one two-point basket. Once again in the backcourt, a game of catch between Stacker and Williams as they move the ball up across the timeline. They finally get it up to Isaiah May. May backs it up. Of course, Javon Pickett used to play for these Lancers. He now plays for Mizzou. And the Missouri Tigers are off to a pretty good start this year as well. Another Lancer turnover. And Granite City will have the ball heading back the other direction. Dribble, drive, shot, blocked, underneath, picked up, sent back out. Here is Moore. Another three-point shot on the way. That one's good. And Granite City is off to a 5-0 lead. Here are the Lancers again. Over 2 minutes in now, looking for their first score. Here is Stacker. Gives the ball up now for Williams. Williams, shot, no good. Rebound belongs to Moore. There's a three-point shot from the other wing, and that one's in as well for Christian Jones. And right off the bat, Jeff Creek going to call a timeout. We will step aside as well. Back in just a moment here on the Kahoks Sports Network.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of K-Hawk Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time. And go.
Back here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, Lancers trying to crack that scoreboard. Blues won 4-1. How about that, huh? Goals by Robert Thomas, Jay Bomeister, Pat Maroon, and Ryan O'Reilly. They take care of Carter Hutton and the Buffalo Sabres at home. So nice to see, nice to see. Here it's 8-0 in favor of the Granite City Warriors as the Lancers are having a hard time finding some traction here early on. Here comes the Dane Moore. Moore Brings it up the far side sideline right in front of the scorer's bench. Brings it around to the top of the key. Moore picks up his dribble and gives it up over in front of the scorer's bench for Jones. Jones dribbles in front of that scorer's bench, being watched by the opposing number 1, Braxton Stacker. Here is Keon White. Gets it back out to Moore. Moore on the left wing, a pass over onto the right wing. Here is Mason. He drives baseline, gets tripped up in the process. No call. Now we have a whistle as Moore got stepped on by the 6'8" senior teammate, Grote. Grote, 6'8", probably weighs about 210, maybe 230. As we are about halfway through this first quarter, there's 4:10 left. Lancers are looking for their first basket. Keenan Waller brings the ball up across the timeline, gives to Williams. 4 minutes to go, halfway through quarter number 1. Here is Stacker. Free throw, shot, May, no good. Kick back out, Williams, a three-point shot, that's good. Lancers are finally on the board at the 3:53 mark here of this first quarter. And it's 8-3, Warriors with the 5-point lead. Moore in front of the scorer's bench again, brings it around over onto the right wing. Now takes it in the perimeter, loses the ball, but Grote picks it up. The big man just outside the lane, tries to take a shot. That's partially blocked, and we'll have a foul coming up against Granite City. Oh, no, they're going to call it against the Lancers. I'm sorry. Raycon Ramsey picks up his first foul. Lancers second as a team. To the free throw line, Grote misses his first one for the year. A very small sample size. Grote 1 for 4, now 1 for 5. I think some of their games are missing. I think they had Granite City down as Grote makes that one. Grote. I can never remember if it's Grote or Grote. PA says Grote. I'm going with Grote. Granite City, I have them down at 6-3, so that means they've played 9 games and only 5 of them are on the stat sheet on the STL site. Here are the Lancers, and it is a shot by Stacker that won't go. Rebound belongs to Granite City. Bringing the ball up court, Jerry Watson. He'll give it up to Moore. Moore will bring it across the timeline. As far as point guards are concerned, he's a bigger one than most of the ones we've seen here today is Dane Moore. 6'3" senior, probably about 170 pounds or so. Lancers bring the ball up, trailing by 6. This game has not had an even flow to it at all. Stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. Makes it rough for the players, makes it rough on the announcer here too. Here is Malik Williams. He'll hand the ball off and then back to the top of the key. 3-point shot for Waller, that's good. And just like that, the Lancers are to within 3 points. 9-6, 2.5 minutes to go here in this first quarter. There is Malik Williams over to Moore. Back across the line to Williams. No look pass to the top of the key for Freddie Edwards, the quarterback for the football team. Here's a 3-point shot from Moore. No good. Put back is good for Freddie Edwards, the 6'1" junior quarterback. Also plays a little basketball too. 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. 11-6 in favor of Granite City. Lancers with the ball. Here is Williams. Williams. Cross-court pass, gives it up to Keenan Waller. He'll pull inside the perimeter, take the shot off the glass, good for 2. 11-8, Warriors still with the lead. 1:40 to go. Moore, a nice spin move over there to get rid of a couple of defenders, and then fires it across the line to Watson. Over on the far side, right in front of the Belleville bench, to Mason, who gets it to Moore, who brings it back over to Watson. Watson back to Moore. Moore deep on the left wing. Inside the perimeter now on the left side, and a pass almost picked off there by the Lancers. Malik Williams stays with the Warriors. Here is Moore. Back out front, top of the key for Mason. He'll dish it off underneath. And an easy bucket for Justin Wiley. 13-8. 1 minute to go here in this first quarter. Granite City with the lead. Here comes Waller. Waller into the backcourt, still working it up with Williams. Now Waller across the line. Gives it back to Williams. Looks back at his coach, Jeff Creek, who hollers out some instructions. Here comes Malik Williams. 40 seconds left in this first quarter. Williams takes it from the left wing, back out toward the top of the key, into the corner. Isaiah May, three-point shot, misses the mark. Rebound is out of bounds, last touched by the Lancers. So Granite City with a chance to push the ball down court and maybe play for the last shot. Bryson Ivy checks back into the game. Braxton Stacker to the bench for the Lancers. Inbound pass comes into Moore. Across the way for Jones. Back to Moore. Back to Jones across the line. 20 seconds left. Here's Moore. Left wing into the corner. Kick back out to Moore at the free throw line. Moore loses control of the ball. Ball on the ground, and it's out of bounds. Stays in the hands of the Granite City Warriors with 11.5 seconds to play. 13-8 Lancers trailing. Devontae Mason will check back into the game, and Zidane Moore will have a seat for the first time here in this quarter. 11.5 seconds to go. Inbound pass comes in. Granite City with it. Floater through the lane. Won't go. Put back up and in by Kristen Jones. 5 seconds left. Lancers have a chance at the midcourt stripe. And the wing, a three-point shot. Good! Bryson Ivy hits a three-point shot at the buzzer. And that makes the score just a little bit closer. 15-11 after 1 quarter of play. We'll take a timeout here, and the second quarter will come your way in just a moment on the Kahoks Sports Network.
Sloan's Pub House in Collinsville. Sloan's Pub House is now into their second year of operation on Main Street in Uptown Collinsville. Sloan's Pub House offers daily lunch and dinner specials that feature homemade pizza, burgers, sandwiches, salads, and more. Sloan's Pub House offers a great variety of craft libations for you adults, as well as a great brunch on Saturdays and Sundays. Sloan's Pub House, 119 West Main Street in Collinsville. Call 855-9100 or online, sloanspubhouse.com. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville. Mike's Automotive is a T3 certified tire center, and they can handle all of the basics, like oil changes and tune-ups, and the not-so-basic stuff, like complete engine rebuilds. Mike's Automotive also has 24-hour towing and has 3 locations: Millstadt, St. Louis, and in Collinsville at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call 345-0611, online at mikesautomotive.net and Mike's Automotive on Facebook.
Back at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, I'm Todd Duke, Zach Roseman on camera. We're into the second quarter. Last game of the night between Belleville East and Granite City. Here is Malik Williams. He gives it up into the corner. A three-point shot by Isaiah May. Misses the mark. Rebound belongs to Weller. And back at the top of the key, another shot taken from there, and no good. This time the rebound into the hands of Jerry Watson. Watson moves the ball across the timeline for Granite City. Now over onto the far side wing. Into the hands of Mason, back to Kristen Jones, and back to Watson. Watson on the left wing. Bounce pass out back toward midcourt for Mason. Mason to Jones. Cross-court pass to Mason. Three-point shot has nothing but air underneath it. Pushed out of bounds by Keenan Waller. So Granite City will get to keep. They will inbound from underneath of their own basket. All the way out front to Jerry Watson. Into the corner. Three-point shot rolls across the rim. Rebound belongs to Malik Williams. Williams brings the ball back up court. Spins. And a floater in the lane. No good. Rebound touched by the Lancers. So Warriors of Granite City will get the ball back. Nope, they're going to change that up, huh? All right. Don't point that way then. Getting a little testy. I've been here for 13 hours or so. Waller over on the far side for Ivy. Back to Waller. Back to the top of the key for Williams. Williams back to Waller. Three-point shot, left wing, no good. Rebound into the hands of Freddie Edwards. Thrown up across the timeline. Here's a three-point shot from the corner. Kristen Jones, the freshman, hits a big three-pointer. Granite City has a 7-point lead. Here is Isaiah May. Back out to the top for Malik Williams. Williams, slow, deliberate dribble with that right hand. Now gives it up to Waller. Back over to Williams. In the paint. Couldn't find the handle, could Kanzler, and Granite City brings it down. A dunk try there by Freddie Edwards. He missed on the dunk, but the basket stayed in. And Granite City now out 20-11. Oh, that ball thrown into the scorer's bench. 20-11. 9-point lead belongs to the Warriors. Inbound pass coming from in front of the scorer's table. And it comes in to Devontae Mason. Mason gets it up to Jerry Watson. Over to Grody. Grody, the big guy, on the baseline. Gives it up, shot. While he's flying through the air, Jerry Watson nails it. There's a pass into the paint. Turnaround shot goes right over the basket for Kanzler. And another three-point try. This one misses the mark. Put back no good. Rebound belongs to Waller. Lancers bring the ball up. Here is Malik Williams. Williams loses control of the ball. Turnover. Watson brings it up, ditches it off underneath the basket for Freddie Edwards, and a timeout called on the floor. A full timeout called on the floor, so we'll step aside as well. A little bit of break will do you some good here on the Kahoks Sports Network.
At Visionary Wealth Advisors, we empower you to see your future before it's your future. To create your inheritance. To build your vision. To anticipate the known and unknown. And to find potential in both. And build new dawns. Visionary Wealth Advisors.
Back at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. Todd Duke, Zach Roseman along with you. Final game of the first day of this 35th Prairie Farms Collinsville Holiday Basketball Tournament. This final game, Belleville East and Granite City, two area schools that we are very familiar with around here. 24-11, Warriors have the lead. It is a 13-point lead. I got to tell you, I didn't see that coming when these two teams were on the schedule. I know that Granite City playing a lot better than they did last year when they went 9-19, but I didn't think they would be this much trouble for the Lancers early on. Here's a little drive down the baseline for Braxton Stacker. He's fouled, so he will head to the free throw line. Grody picks up his first personal foul, his team's fourth. And at the free throw line, Braxton Stacker. Stacker hits the first one. Coming in, having hit 9 of 28. That's good for just 32%. Stacker, after hitting the first one, tries for number 2. That one's good as well. Back down the other way we go. Here is Jerry Watson. Watson pulls up on the left wing and then dribbles his way back toward the scorer's bench and midcourt. Halfway through the second quarter. 24-13. Granite City has the lead. Watson. Dribbles. Passes. Moore. Into the corner now. Back out to Moore. Moore dribbles into the corner again. Three-point shot, Jones. That one skips across the rim. Tried to tap it back up there. Did Keon White, but he tapped it right into the hands of the Lancers players, and into the corner it goes. Thomas decided not to take the three-point shot from there. Rebound belongs to the Lancers, and then back out front it goes to Isaiah May. May will give the ball back up to Stacker. Stacker has it on the near wing. Now Waller. Waller over on the far side, gets it to Thomas. Back to Waller. Waller dribbles and then picks it up. Gives it to Stacker, and then a baseline move by May was cut off. Stacker comes in the perimeter, and a whistle will mean another foul. This one's going to be against Grody also. His second personal, 5th team foul. 2:56 left to play here in this second quarter. Back to the free throw line, Braxton Stacker. Stacker. Good on the first one, so he is now 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Stacker. One more shot heading his way. That's through as well. Warriors on the move with the lead, 24-15. Whistle. Not even really sure why. I don't even know if the referees know why. Referee here on this side was pointing at himself, like he called the timeout for some reason or another. Granite City keeps the ball. 24-15, Warriors have the lead. Inbound pass, knocked right back out to where it came from. Coming in from Freddie Edwards. Knocked back by Isaiah May, but this time Edwards gets it into Moore. Moore. On the left wing. Well, he was on the right wing. Then he moved to the left, and then the ball in the corner gets knocked out of bounds by Stacker. And another inbound pass will come in for Granite City in front of the Lancers bench. 2.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 24-15. Inbound pass comes into the backcourt where Moore takes it and brings it back across into the front court. Over here on this right wing, Jones. Shot, no good. Rebound belongs to the Lancers. Here comes Malik Williams. Bounce pass. Bounced right into the hands of Watson, and Watson couldn't finish. Rebound belongs to Edwards, though. Freddie Edwards dribbles and drives. Free throw line. Kicks it back out to Moore. 2 minutes to go here in this first half. Moore works it up to White, who gives it to Wiley. Back out to Edwards. No look pass. Edwards is fouled on the way up. That's going to go against Braxton Stacker. That'll be his first, team third. Freddie Edwards at the free throw line for Granite City. Edwards on the year, 5 for 5, and he misses his first one. Ramsey checks back in. Jones checks back in for Granite City. Edwards at the free throw line hits his second. 10-point lead for Granite City, 25-15. 1:45 left to play here in this first half. Lancers working the ball upfield, or up court, excuse me. Malik Williams gets the ball to Thomas. Thomas from the right wing, now deeper into the right corner, gets it right back. Malik Williams, top of the key. Thomas. Back to Williams, into the corner for Stacker. He drives, baseline, and a pass. And a shot by Ramsey. Makes it a 25-17 game. 1:10 left to play here in this first half. Here's Jerry Watson. Bounce pass to Edwards on the left wing. Edwards gets it right back inside the left perimeter. Takes a shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Falls down in the hands of Stacker, but he lost his balance after he stepped on the referee's shoes. And Granite City couldn't take advantage of it. Lancers get the ball back after a rebound and bring it back up court with 40 seconds to play here in this first half. Here's Malik Williams. Williams will hold on to the ball. Lancers playing for the final shot here of the first half. Down to 20 seconds. Williams looks up at the clock, directs traffic. Moves forward, dumps it off for Isaiah May. May, a cross-court pass for Stacker. Three-point shot rolls across the rim. 1 second left. Not enough time for Granite City to do anything, and that is the way that the first half comes to a close. Granite City Warriors 25, the Lancers 17. We will take a look at your first half stats here in just a moment or two on the Kahoks Sports Network.
Code 3 Barbecue Supply, home of Code 3 Spices, is first responder owned by proud Kahawk alums. Located at 302 East Main Street, Code 3 Barbecue Supply is your home for one-of-a-kind everything barbecue headquarters, providing the best American-made barbecue grills, smokers, rubs, sauces, and accessories, and cooking expertise from professional barbecue experts. Code 3 Spices provides award-winning rubs, sauces, and they donate 25 cents of each unit sold to first responder and military organizations that focus on providing aid to the fallen, suicide prevention, and PTSD awareness. Stop on by. See the guys at Code 3 Barbecue Supply for all of your cooking and grilling needs. Code 3 Barbecue Supply, home of the Memphis in May first place world champion Patriot sauce. Learn more about their products and mission in giving back to those who serve at code3spices.com. Agape in Collinsville. Cafe Agape serves up delicious sandwiches, burgers, steaks, pulled pork, and the Collinsville favorite, the steak and onion sandwich. Cafe Agape has weekly lunch and dinner specials with pork steak Wednesdays, meatloaf Thursdays, and fish every Friday. Cafe Agape also offers catering service, and you can get Cafe Agape delivered now through the To-Go delivery app. Cafe Agape is open Monday through Friday from 11 to 7, and they're located at 703 St. Louis Road in Collinsville, or call 345-CAFE. That's 345-2233. Lakeside Roofing in Collinsville. Let the professionals at Lakeside Roofing protect your most important investment, your home or business. Have the elements taken a toll on your roof system? Notice a leaking roof? Maybe it's time for a free roof inspection. Regular maintenance can extend the life of your roofing system by 10 years or more. Lakeside Roofing is your winning team for commercial and residential roofing systems. Lakeside All-Star professionals have installed, repaired, and maintained hundreds of roofs on both sides of the river. Call Lakeside Roofing today, 618-344-2800, or on the Missouri side, 314-241-5253, or online, lakesideroofing.com. Choose experience. Choose Lakeside.
Back here at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium after 1/2 of play. It is Granite City 25 and Belleville East 17. Leading scorer in this one is Christian Jones for Granite City. He has 8. Freddie Edwards right behind him with 7. 5 for Zidane Moore, and then 2 apiece for Jerry Watson and Justin Wiley, while James Grody has 1. On the other side, for Belleville East, they're being led in points by Keenan Waller's 5. 4 points for Braxton Stacker. 3 points for Malik Williams and Bryson Ivy, and then 2 points for Raquan Ramsey. Field goals, Granite City 10 of 25 for 40% from the 3-point stripe. Granite City is 3 of 9, while Belleville East is 3 of 10 from the free throw line. Granite City has hit 2 of 3, while Belleville East has hit all of theirs, 4 for 4. The Lancers have turned the ball over 6 times compared to Granite City's 1 turnover, and the rebound battle being won by Granite City 16 to 14. That is a look at your first half stats. We are back in just a little while here with second half action on the Kahawk Sports Network.
First National Bank of Waterloo. Visit First National Bank of Waterloo in O'Fallon for your mortgage and lending needs. Why? Super low closing costs, low construction loan rates, and they do so much to support our local communities. When you need a loan, come see Bill Metzger at First National Bank of Waterloo. Call Bill at 618-632-1010 or visit him at 104 Regency Park in O'Fallon or online fnbwaterloo.com. That's my bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, Todd Duke and Zach Roseman back with the final half of basketball here on this first day of the 35th Prairie Farms Collinsville Holiday Basketball Tournament. Lincoln Railers are just now leaving. They watched a little bit of this first half as they will get the winner of this game between Belleville East and Granite City. Right now it's Granite City with the lead, 25-17. As we are about ready to begin second half action. Moore will inbound, does so into the backcourt for Devontae Mason. Granite City moves the ball up, gets it to Grody. Over on the far side wing, Grody providing a little bit of a screen over there, and now over here to this side for Mason. Mason, a couple of dribbles, picks it up, shoots the ball over to Jones. Jones dribbles his way to the top of the key and throws the ball almost over the head of Mason, but Mason able to gather that one before it heads into the stands. We're underway in quarter number 3, 25-17, Warriors with the lead. Trying for more, ball is loose on the ground and a jump ball called. Possession arrow in favor of the Lancers, so Granite City will have to wait for their first points here of this third quarter. We're back at it bright and early tomorrow, 9 a.m. Springfield Southeast back-to-back, 9 o'clock starts for them, as they will take on Edwardsville in the first winners bracket quarterfinal. And then we'll be off and running for day number 2. Not as many games on day 3, but they are more important. Here's a shot by the Lancers, no good. Moore has the rebound fall right down into his hands, and he brings it up. And a shovel pass over into the corner for Mason. Back to Moore, three-point shot. Falls a little short. Rebound handled by Malik Williams. Williams, a spin move on the left wing. Dumps it off underneath. Kicks it back out front for Stacker. Three-point shot from the corner for Isaiah May. And that gets the Lancers back to within 5. Here is Mason to Grody. Up underneath the basket, foul. Just as Keon White was going up for what looked to be a for sure 2 points. They'll have to earn them on the free throw stripe. Braxton Stacker picks up his second foul, first one here in this half for either team. And at the free throw line, Keon White, who did not have any shots from the free throw line in his first half. Hits the first one here, puts his team back up by 6, and now 7. Lancers working the ball up court. Stacker and Malik Williams play catch all the way across the timeline. 2 minutes gone here in this third quarter. There's Malik Williams. Back over to Stacker for Isaiah May, who just hit a big three-pointer from the left corner. Now top of the key, Stacker on the right wing. Inside the perimeter, and they kick it back out. Here comes another three-point shot. That one's too far, and the rebound is a foul by Grody. Grody picks up his third. Each team now with 1 foul here in the second half. To the free throw line. First shot good for Bryson Ivy, who did not see the charity stripe in his first half of action. Lincoln left, but Madison's still here watching. Next shot. After a big bounce for Bryson Ivy, he hits that one. And back to a 5-point lead now for Granite City. Moore breaks a double team over in the corner, gets the ball into Christian Jones. Jones dribbles his way up into the perimeter. Now baseline, backs it back out into the corner, now over on the right wing. Brings it all the way back out to midcourt, or he hands off to Devontae Mason. Mason gives to Moore. Moore will launch a three and hit it. 8-point lead back for the Warriors. Here is Isaiah May. He drives through the lane, and Grody is going to get called for a blocking foul, and he has 4 quick fouls. And he'll be riding the bench for a while as Jerry Watson will come in to take his place after this first free throw by Isaiah May. First shot good for May. Grody to the bench, Watson back in. We trade out 6'8" for 5'11". That may hurt the Warriors later on in this game. As Grody with 4 fouls with 5:09 left to play in the third quarter means he's going to be there till probably midway through the fourth. May hits both, his team back to within 6. Here's Moore. Crosses the timeline. Hands the ball off. Over to this side. Now into the corner for Mason. Mason back out to Moore. Moore dribbles and drives and bluffs the shot, or bluffs the pass, excuse me. And he couldn't finish the basket, but he will head to the free throw line for a couple of shots. Moore also did not see any action from the free throw line in that first half. Shot up, good. Keenan Waller checks back in for Belleville East. He'll take the place of Stacker. Back to the free throw line, Moore. He launches and it rolls off to the left this time. 6-point lead for the Warriors. Here is Waller. Waller gets it up to Malik Williams. Back to Waller, almost slipped across the timeline. Malik Williams back to Waller. Back to Williams. Waller takes it from the left wing to the top of the key. Now gives a pass up to May. May drives baseline off the glass, good for 2. 31-26. Bringing the ball up court, Jerry Watson for Granite City. Watson across the way. 3-point shot on the way. That one's good for Christian Jones. Now May gives it back to Williams. Granite City back to their 8-point lead. Into the corner for May. Dribbles his way out. 3-point shot coming from the wing, too strong. Rebound belongs to Granite City and Jerry Watson. He brings it up, and he is fouled by Malik Williams. 3:32 left to play here in this third quarter. 34-26, Granite City with the lead and the ball. Eric Wade, the 6'3" junior, seeing his first action here in this contest. Inbound pass comes in to Watson. Watson settles in on the left wing. Gives it up now for Mason. Over on the far side, Jones. Back out front to the top of the key for Watson, who hands off to Mason, who puts a shovel pass right into the gut of Justin Wiley, but Wiley couldn't handle it. He was pushed from behind anyway. Well, that one's going to go against Bryson Ivy. That'll be his second, team's fourth. Comes with 3:11 left to play here in this third quarter, and that ball right off of the fingertips of Christian Jones and out of bounds. Inbound pass comes in. Lancers bring it up. Pass over to Waller. Waller across the timeline on the left side. Gets it back over here to Mason. Or excuse me, to Williams. And the Warriors bring it back the other way. Here's Jerry Watson. Watson dribbles, drives, loses control of the ball. Picked up by Malik Williams. He's across the timeline, slows things down a little bit. Bounce pass to Waller. Into the paint, Waller is. Shot off the glass, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Justin Wiley. He'll give it up to Moore. 2:20 left to play here in this third quarter. Moore. Timeout on the floor. Let's go ahead and thank Prairie Farms. Prairie Farms sponsoring this tournament. Have you tried the Prairie Farms Milk Snack? That would be their delicious cream-filled chocolate cake bars. They're perfect for snacking on the go. Chocolate cake anytime, anywhere with Prairie Farms Milk Snacks. Available in the refrigerated section at local grocery and convenience stores. For more information, you can check out the website at prairiefarms.com. Thanks some more of our local sponsors as well. How about the Collinsville Education Association? The CEA is your partner as they work to ensure quality education for our children. The CEA advocates excellence and equity in public education. For more information, you can visit the Collinsville Education Association's Facebook page or the CEA's website at collinsvillecea.org. Zane Moore inbounds into the backcourt to Devontae Mason. Mason brings the ball up and gives it to Jerry Watson. Back to Mason. Now back to Watson. Watson dribbles in the little circular area right there where he was standing for a minute. Now he gets it right back from Mason. Over onto the far side for Jones. To Moore. Back outside for Watson. He'll launch a three, and it skips across the rim. No good. Rebound handled by the Lancers. Lancers bring the ball up court. Here is Malik Williams. Williams brings the ball up, fires it to Waller. Waller, 90 seconds left to play here in this third quarter. Back over to Mason. Williams make that. Back to Waller. Gets it to May. May, back to Williams, and a handoff to Stacker, who's back into the game. Stacker now into the corner and gets it right back from that corner. Dribbles and drives into the perimeter, kicks it back out, but he's fouled before he can even get in the lane. Christian Jones picks up his first foul, third team foul for the Warriors. Lancers have 4 of those, and we have 1 minute and 10 seconds left to play here in this third quarter. Stacker gets the inbound pass, gives it up now for Williams. Back to the corner, and a three-point shot by Isaiah May has got his team back to within 5. Under a minute to go here in this third quarter. Inbound pass across the line, now Moore with it. Moore over on the right wing, gives it up in the corner, three-point shot. Good for Christian Jones. Back out to that 8-point lead. Seems like whenever the Lancers get within 5, the Warriors hit a three-pointer. 35 seconds left to play here in this third quarter. Here's May. Top of the key. Over onto the wing. Williams into the corner. Stacker, three-point shot. That one skips across the rim. A little too strong. Rebound belongs to Christian Jones. Here is Moore with a three-pointer for Granite City, and it's good. Lancers, 10 seconds left in this quarter, down by 11. They bring the ball up. Here is Malik Williams. 3 seconds left. Williams from the key, takes the shot, no good. And at the end of 3 quarters of play, Granite City maintains the lead. It's an 11-point lead, 40-29. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a minute here on the Kahoks Sports Network.
Cullip Jennings Florist, a Collinsville original since 1939. Cullip Jennings Florist has a wide variety of green and blooming plants, specializing in all design styles from traditional to trend-setting. Cullip Jennings Florist is, of course, your place for beautiful flowers suitable for any occasion. From anniversaries to birthdays, graduations to weddings, Cullip Jennings Florist is there for any of life's major moments. Cullip Jennings Florist, 517 West Clay Street in Collinsville. Call 344-0404 or online, cullipjennings.com. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville. Mike's Automotive is a T3 certified tire center, and they can handle all of the basics, like oil changes and tune-ups, and the not-so-basic stuff, like complete engine rebuilds. Mike's Automotive also has 24-hour towing and has 3 locations: Millstadt, St. Louis, and in Collinsville at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call 345-0611, online at mikesautomotive.net and Mike's Automotive on Facebook.
Todd Duke, Zach Roseman back with you from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. 4th quarter of the 8th game of the day here from Collinsville High School. It's been fun. 11-point lead belongs to the Warriors. Here is Moore, who just hit a big three-pointer. Tries to pull up another one, but instead has the ball knocked out of his hands, but stays with it. And a whistle during that pass. That's a travel. And Granite City turns the ball over as Freddie Edwards checks back into the game here for Granite City. Here's Malik Williams. Brings the ball up, top of the key, fires a pass over onto the right wing for May. Now back around the other side. Williams to May again. I'll launch another 3. That one's good. May's hit a couple of big three-pointers to keep his team close. Back to an 8-point lead for Granite City, 40-32. Here's a flying fingertip roll that falls into the basket for Justin Wiley. Here comes Malik Williams on the wing for May. Back to Williams, top of the key, over on the far side wing for Ivy. Back to May, or excuse me, make that Williams. And trying to penetrate, unable to do so, but a pull-up jumper will hit the mark for Isaiah May. 10-point game, or excuse me, 8-point game once again. And underneath the basket, foul call. This one is going to go against Kristen Jones. That'll be his second. Each team now with 4 here in this second half. 6:40 left to play here in this 4th quarter. Here is Malik Williams over on the far side wing for Ivy. Back to Williams, top of the key, into the perimeter, kicks it back out with a pass to May. Top of the key, May takes the shot. It's a little bit short, falls right down into the hands of Freddie Edwards. And the Granite City Warriors bring it back, another 3-point shot. That one hits the side of the backboard. Off of the hands of Christian Jones. And the Lancers bring the ball back up, trailing by 8 once again. Over on the far side wing for Ivy, into the corner for Stacker. Ivy gets it right back. Stacker as well. Braxton Stacker. It's called for a charging violation. That'll turn the ball back over to Granite City. 2 minutes gone here in this 4th quarter. Here comes the Dane Moore. Moore gets around a couple of defenders. Looks a little head fake. Oh, what a nice no-look pass that was. Too bad they couldn't finish it up. No look to Justin Wiley, and Wiley couldn't finish. At the other end, Moore commits a foul. Moore does some head faking out there, man. He don't know which direction he's going to throw or run in. Did a couple of those on the way down that last trip. Moore's second foul, each team now with 5. Bryson Ivy to the free throw line. His first time there here in this game, and he hits the first one. Ivy will get another. It's on the way, and that one's through as well. Timeout called by Belleville East. A 30-second timeout will give us just enough time to thank some more of our sponsors. Well, the real estate market is hot right now. You can trust the Blaylock team of RE/MAX Alliance to help you find the perfect home or help you get top dollar for your current home. You can give Peyton or Emily Blaylock a call today, 618-780-4622, or you can visit them online, www.blaylockteam.com. When you do that, ask about their HERO program that gives discounts to law enforcement officers, teachers, firefighters, nurses, and EMTs. The HERO program. 780-4622 is the number you can call to get a hold of Peyton or Emily Blaylock. 5:50 left to play here in this fourth quarter. 42-36, Warriors with the lead. One of the closer games we've had today. Here is the Dane Moore in the corner, all the way in the backcourt. Has to bring himself forward. He does so with a couple of moves, trying to get around Eric Wade. And a whistle will give the foul to Wade. 16 foul for the Lancers, so the next one will put Warriors on the line. Moore and Wade bumping chests over there. And we're going to have a foul call away from the play. This one's going to go against Devontae Mason. Oh, wrong number 2. Malik Williams gets the call. We'll move the inbound up right at the midcourt stripe. And nope, we're going to have free throws. That's the 7th foul. I knew that. I just told you that. So Devontae Mason will be at the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. His first trip to the charity stripe here in this one. First one on the way, and he'll have a bonus. Devontae Mason, the 6'2" senior, gets the ball back. He's ready to go. Grody's back out there with his 4 fouls. As Mason makes both. 8-point lead once again for Granite City. Here come the Lancers. It's Malik Williams, top of the key, over on the far side wing for Ivy. Into the corner for Stacker, back to Ivy. Now over this way and into the other corner now for May. May almost lost the handle on that ball. Gives it up to Williams, who gives it up, and then Stacker gets it baseline. Grody pushes that right back to where it came from, and the loose ball belongs to Moore. Now Moore is tripped up, and we're going to have a traveling called while Moore was laying on the ground. That's okay because he was trying to throw the ball to Devontae Mason, and he missed Mason by a long shot. That ball was going to go out of bounds anyway. Jerry Watson checks back into the game. Zidane Moore to the bench for a little while. 5 minutes left to play here in this fourth quarter. 44-36, Granite City with the lead. Here is the Lancers with Williams over on the far side to Waller, and that ball was tipped, but it still finds May. May has the ball tipped out of his hands again. Nice plays. Devontae Mason takes it all the way. Can't get the ball to go in the hoop, but he will head to the free throw line for a couple of free tries. Second foul for Eric Wade for Belleville East. Mason at the free throw line, rattles and gets that one to fall. 9-point lead for the Warriors. Mason trying to make it a 10-point lead. He does. Battle of second-year coaches here, and Jeff Creek for Belleville East and Gerald Moore for Granite City. Here is Williams into the corner for Stacker. Stacker dribbles his way out of the corner, and he travels. Inbound pass comes in. Granite City has a 10-point lead. 4.5 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Here's Jerry Watson. Watson on the near side sideline. Dribbles and drives. Free throw. Dumps it off there and into the corner it goes. 3-point shot. Misses the mark for Mason. Back the other way we go. Here is Williams. Dumps it off now for Waller. Waller, cross-court pass from May. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds by Granite City. Inbound pass comes into May, and he puts it right through the hoop to trim the lead back down to 8. Halfway through quarter number 4. Kristen Jones dumps the ball off over in the corner. Edwards, a 3-point shot, misses. May has the rebound, gives it up to Williams. Williams dribbles and drives into the paint, takes the shot, rolls across the rim, and there with the rebound is Wade. He'll put it back up, not in, but Wade will head to the free throw line. That is going to do it for Grody. He is fouled out with 3:37 left to play here in this fourth quarter. That means Zidane Moore checks back into the game. To the free throw line, Eric Wade. First shot, no good. Wade ready for his second shot. That one is good. Brings the Warriors back to within 7, or the Lancers, excuse me, back to within 7. Warriors have the lead, 46-39. 3.5 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Here is Jerry Watson, and before that, a timeout called by Coach Moore and Granite City. 30-second timeout for the Warriors. That'll give us a chance to thank some more of our sponsors here. How about the City of Collinsville? You can check out the City of Collinsville's Facebook page for information on any upcoming events in the city. And as always, the City of Collinsville is a proud supporter of the Collinsville Unit 10 School District, and they wish all district athletes good luck this sports season. .327 left to play here in this fourth quarter. 46-39. Warriors have the lead. 7-point advantage. And the Warriors also have the ball. Inbound pass will come in from Devontae Mason right at midcourt, right in front of the scorer's table. Into the backcourt it goes to Zidane Moore. Moore has had a very good game here for the Warriors. Pass over on the far side sideline and worked it all the way back around here to Jerry Watson in front of the scorer's bench. Watson gives it up now to Kristen Jones. Back out front it goes to Devontae Mason. Back over to Zidane Moore. Zidane, Mr. Moore backs it up to the midcourt stripe. Brings it forward. Picks up his dribble. Puts it into the corner. Jones, a 3-point shot. Good. Back to a 10-point advantage here for Granite City. 2:45 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Here is Keenan Waller. Waller to Stacker just outside the lane. Stacker's shot is a little bit too short, and the Warriors come up with the rebound. Here's Jerry Watson into the paint, takes the shot off the glass. It's in for 2 more. 12-point lead now for Granite City. May in the corner for the Lancers. He'll pop and drop. And now a timeout called on the floor by Belleville East. A 60-second timeout. We'll take a break right along with them. And we'll come back here in just a little bit. As soon as I can get my commercial lined up, we will anyway. On the Kahoks Sports Network.
First National Bank of Waterloo. Visit First National Bank of Waterloo in O'Fallon for your mortgage and lending needs. Why? Super low closing costs, low construction loan rates, and they do so much to support our local communities. When you need a loan, come see Bill Metzger at First National Bank of Waterloo. call Bill at 618-632-1010 or visit him at 104 Regency Park in O'Fallon or online fnbwaterloo.com. That's my bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, 2:15 left on the clock here in this fourth quarter between Belleville East and Granite City. 51-41, Lancers trail the Warriors by 10 points. Inbound pass will come in at the far end of the court for Granite City. Football style pass. All the way down for Jerry Watson. Reverse layup won't go in. Rebound belongs to Eric Wade. He gives the ball up now to Stacker. Stacker takes it in the perimeter, and an off-balance shot will fall through. 8-point lead once again for Granite City. Under 2 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Zidane Moore throws the ball away to Stacker. Stacker comes up, has the ball knocked out of his hands. Back to May, though, and Stacker with it in the corner, and he just bowls over Freddie Edwards. Stacker gets called for the charging foul when his team had the ball back down in the offensive zone. Inbound pass comes in. Comes back to Freddie Edwards. Edwards gives the ball up to Devontae Mason. Mason into the front court. Gives the ball up now for Jones. Jones kicks it back out to Moore. 90 seconds to go here in this fourth quarter. Moore, underhand pass. Back at the midcourt stripe to Devontae Mason to Edwards. Edwards off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound belongs to Stacker. Minute 15 to play here in this fourth quarter. Underneath, Stacker finds Eric Wade for a easy bucket. And it's a 7-point game. 1:05 left to play. Here is Moore. Moore in the backcourt. Gets tugged on a little bit by Stacker, no call. And now Moore in front of the scorer's bench with an underhand pass to Devontae Mason. Mason dribbles and drives. Cuts back out to the top of the key as we approach 45 seconds to go. Here's a foul now by Eric Wade. That'll be his third, I believe. No, they're not going to call a foul. They called a timeout before the foul was called, huh? 44.7 seconds to play here in this fourth quarter. Another timeout. We have 2 left for Granite City and 1 left for Belleville East. 44.7 seconds. Let's thank Chapman Trucking. Chapman Trucking LLC, that is. They're a local Collinsville business. Owned and operated by 94 graduate of Collinsville High School, Christy Chapman. They have over 9 years of experience in hauling materials such as sand, driveway rock, dirt boulders, and more. If you would like to get an estimate, you can give Christy a call for that free estimate at 618-960-9346. Online, ChapmanTruckingLLC.net. Granite City with the lead by 6 points. 36 seconds, and now we have a foul called. Nope, we have another timeout called. Granite City uses a timeout, and they have 1 timeout left, and it is a full timeout. So we'll step aside here for just a moment on the Kahoks Sports Network.
Sloan's Pub House in Collinsville. Sloan's Pub House is now into their 2nd year of operation on Main Street in uptown Collinsville. Sloan's Pub House offers daily lunch and dinner specials that feature homemade pizza, burgers, sandwiches, salads, and more. Sloan's Pub House offers a great variety of craft libations for you adults, as well as a great brunch on Saturdays and Sundays. Sloan's Pub House, 119 West Main Street in Collinsville. Call 855-9100 or online, sloanspubhouse.com.
Back at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, Todd Duke and Zach Roseman with you. We have been here since 8 o'clock this morning. We're about 13 hours in, and we're almost ready to call it a night. 35.9 seconds to play here in this fourth quarter. 6-point lead for the Granite City Warriors. Warriors have the ball. They will inbound right at the end of the Lancers bench. Edwards. Inbounds into the backcourt. Granite City trying to bring it up front. Cross-court pass and a foul on Devontae Mason by Stacker. And Mason will go to the free throw line while Stacker will head to the bench as he is fouled out. Devontae Mason to the free throw line. First shot good. That makes it a 3-possession game. 7-point lead for the Warriors, 52-45. Next shot on the way for Mason. That one misses. Rebound belongs to the Lancers. They bring the ball up. Here is Malik Williams. Over into the corner and a fly through the lane. Shot. 2 points for Bryson Ivy. Down to 15 seconds. Make that 17 when the whistle blows. And a foul coming up against Malik Williams. That'll be his 4th. Lancers are well over the 10 foul mark. 2 shots from the free throw line. Once again coming for Devontae Mason. Mason just hit 1 of 2. Hits the front end of this one as well. Back to a 6-point lead, and this one would make it another 3-possession game. That one's, yeah, that one stays in. So 3 possessions, 2 of them need to be 3-pointers here for the Lancers with just 13 seconds left. Here's Waller, he'll take 1 3-point shot. That's a little bit too strong, and the rebound is on the ground, but a whistle will stop the action with 5.9 seconds left. As Bryson Ivy gets called for a foul, his 3rd. And back down for some more free throws for Granite City. This time it is going to be Jerry Watson, the 5'11 senior. Watson hits the first one. 8-point lead once again for Granite City. Next one from Watson. Good as well. That might just about do it. 5 seconds left. Lancers float through the lane, take the shot, falls off the rim, no good. 56-47. Granite City Warriors move on and will take on Lincoln tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. while Belleville East drops to the loser's side of the bracket. Whoop, wrong way. 56-47. And they will take on Madison. So that's going to wrap it up for us on this first full day of this 35th annual Prairie Farms Holiday Basketball Tournament. Everybody that advanced, Springfield Southeast, Edwardsville, Rockford East, East St. Louis, Decatur MacArthur, Collinsville, Lincoln, and Granite City will all be in action tomorrow right here on this main floor on the winner's side of the bracket. Everybody else will be in the auxiliary gym. That is Oakville, Quincy, Decatur Eisenhower, Altoff, O'Fallon, Chicago Hansberry, Madison, and now Belleville East. It's been a long day, but it's been a fun day, and we really enjoyed bringing it to you. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as we did. And that's going to do it for us for tonight. We're back at you bright and early tomorrow morning, about 20 minutes until 8 o'clock. Or excuse me, about 20 minutes until 9 o'clock. We will be on the air. And until tomorrow, everybody, have yourselves a fantastic evening.